Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. So I was sitting around, I was sitting around today, and I was like, I want to do a book tag video. In fact, maybe I'll do an entire week of book tag videos. Wouldn't that be so much fun? In fact, maybe I'll do an entire month of, no, I don't think so. But anyway, so typically what I do when I don't have like a specific book tag to do because I haven't been tagged in it, I very rarely get tagged in book tag videos. And if you do tag me, tweet it out to me, and that way I'll know to do it. So anyway, I typically get on YouTube and I just search like book tags 2017 and I go in there and then I like pick which one I want to do and then whatever. And I try to always go back to the original so that I can give the creator or designer of the book tag full credit, and also that I can see it like originally how it is. Now here's the deal, okay? Unless I think it's a video that I need to show physical copies of books, I legit only ever watch like a minute into the video because I don't want to know what the questions are until I do the video, because I like to be surprised myself. I think that makes it so much more fun. So I went back, and today the video that I chose to do, oh, and if I didn't say this already, if you have a certain book tag that you'd like to see me do, please leave it in the comment section below, and I might end up doing it this week. Okay, or in the future, but probably this week. So I found the Bookstore Book Tag, and I wanted to do this because I was like, oh my god, I love the bookstore. I talk about the bookstore. I'm at the books. I mean, how are you a booktuber and you don't like the bookstore, right? I'm there all the time. I'm obsessed with the bookstore. So anyway, the original video was created by Brit at Basically Brit. She's so cute, isn't she? So adorable. And she has the most beautiful accent. Oh, she's the most beautiful bookshelves. I mean, everything about her, I love. She has the most beautiful bookshelves behind her. So anyway, I started watching this video and I was like, okay, yes, I'm doing this. And she says underneath here, this was created on August 22nd, 2016, so almost a year ago. She says, I came up with the Bookstore Book Tag because I love going to bookstores. Feel free to do this tag yourself and let me know so I can check it out. I think this is actually the first book tag that she ever created herself, so aces to you, girl. So I just want to get right into this book tag and start it and get it and let's go, okay? And I actually am not going to tag anybody after this because everybody that I tag never does it anyway. And then the people that I'll tell you who I'll tag. Because I always forget him in every tag I do and I adore him and we're doing a buddy reads together. I am going to tag Kevin at the Irish Reader. I love you, Kevin. You're awesome. You're amazing. And I can't wait to read a book with you. Okay. Question number 1. The beginning of your trip. You walk into a bookstore and you instantly feel happy. Name a book that has the perfect beginning. God, a book that has the perfect beginning that I've read just always, or, well, I mean, To Kill a Mockingbird is my all-time favorite book, right? And I love the opening of To Kill a Mockingbird, but I also love the opening, although it's very tragic and sad, of Catcher in the Rye. I mean, it's just like a pick 2 of like the most famous books ever, right? But that is true. I will say, and I've only read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I haven't read the rest of them, but I loved how the book started, okay? With the address and the owl and all that. I thought it was so cute, right? Okay. Number 2, that sad moment when they don't have the book you were looking for. Name a book that made you bawl your eyes out. Well, God, these are going to be such... Do you hear my dog Tucker eating in the background? Tucker! I usually pull the bowls up, but I forgot to do that, so if you hear him eating in the background, I apologize. It's dinner time at the house of Peter Likes Books. A book that made me cry my eyes out. I would definitely say, although it's kind of corny, The Fault in Our Stars. I bawled my eyes out to The Fault in Our Stars. I'm trying to think of another book, actually, that really... I just feel like I just read something recently that just made me really, really cry. And I think I feel like I read it on auto... Oh, A Monster Calls. Oh my god, by Patrick Ness. Bawled my eyes out. But let me see what else. Okay, that's in my all titles. Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy. I cried my eyes out to that too. So such a great book. Such a great book. Okay, number 3, that moment you're just looking, I like this tag. This tag is so good, isn't it? That moment where I like when tags have like some explanation to them. Not like the worst book tag ever, which is like, what's your favorite book? Okay, so that moment you're just looking around and find a random book that just speaks to you. Name a hidden gem Name a hidden gem. A hidden gem. Like a book that you wouldn't normally think of that I absolutely loved. Let's see. Well, not many people talk about it, and it's kind of an older book. It came out a long time ago, but it was my introduction to Wally Lamb, and that is She's Come Undone. I absolutely loved She's Come Undone. I'll tell you another book, too, and I've talked a lot about this on here because I read this year, is The Pecan Man. And I listened to it on Audible. It was recommended to me on Goodreads. The author has been absolutely amazing. I think I read it actually last year because I would mispronounce her name, and I'm not even going to guess what it is. In the Morning Hours, too, by The Morning Hours, Mourning. I mean, I just have so many. There's so many hidden gems. I just, and the Spiderwick Chronicles for me, and that was kind of a hidden gem because I didn't expect to read that this year, and I love them. So many. Oh, this is making me want to go read. I'm ready to go just sit on my front porch and read for the rest of the night, which I can because I have the whole night off. Okay. That moment you finally find the book that you were looking for. Name a book that you've waited months and months to be released. Well, I'm not somebody that waits months and months for a book to come out. I will say I'm really ready for Dan Brown's Origin to come out. I'm a huge Dan Brown fan. I know that doesn't kind of go along with what I typically read. The other thing that's really interesting is that I'm a diehard Michael Crichton fan, and he has a new book out that they found that he had written but never released. And, oh my God, oh no. The book that I was waiting for, was Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I could not wait for that book to come out. But other than that, Origin by Dan Brown, I'm really excited to read. And I think it comes out in October. So does Stranger Things. I can't wait, okay? And the movie to It. Okay, let's see. You were looking for Number 5, that moment you see a book with that moment. That one? Okay, that moment you see a book with a gorgeous cover and you just have to have it. Name a book you bought purely because of its cover. I bought that Midnight something. I don't know, it's a beautiful cover. Everybody told me the book is horrible. I wouldn't buy it because of its cover, but I think somebody sent it to me. But it's one of my most favorite covers ever. Is the cover of Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. If you have not read Stargirl, what are you doing with your life? Go get it today at Target or at Walmart. I mean, the book is, or the bookstore, I don't care. The half-price books, it's everywhere. The book is phenomenal. It's one of my all-time favorite books, and I love the cover of, get them both, Stargirl and Love Stargirl, but I will prepare you, Love Stargirl is very sad. Okay. Number 6, that moment you have to pay a lot of money for your books, but still feel very happy you finally have them. Name a book that made you suffer, but you were still happy about it. God, a book that made me suffer. Pee-Pee, you got lots to say today. Pee-Pee's down here and he's like licking the couch. You guys, you want to say hi to everybody? Come here, honey. Say hi, everybody. Pee-Pee, what's a book that made you suffer? He said, oh, that Gone with the Wind. I just could hardly get through that. Really? A book that made me suffer. Like financially, I don't pay a lot of money for my books. I just refuse to do that. Like brand new ones that come out, I probably wait or try to get them on something cheaper like Amazon or something like that, or half-price books. As far as like something that I suffered through emotionally, God, what was such? Well, right now, Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I feel like I'm listening to it on Audible and it's so long, and I feel like 20 minutes I love it, 20 minutes I can't stand it, 20 minutes I love it, 20 minutes I can't stand it. But I have a feeling that at the end I'll really appreciate it and love it and want to read the next one. In the duology. So I don't like, but I am truly paying my price for it. Okay. Number 7, walking out of the bookstore feeling super happy and excited. Name a book with the perfect ending. The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas is hands down the best book I've read in the last 5 years. It was fantastic. It needs to be taught in schools. The ending wrapped up everything perfectly. I thought it was absolutely a beautifully, beautifully written book with purpose, with amazingly beautiful characters. I've said beautiful. I always have a word I overuse in all of my videos, and today it's beautiful. A purpose, beautiful characters that are well developed, a great plot line, great storyline. It wove into it pop culture. I think the book, 50 years from now will still be a standalone, amazing book. I can't actually, sometimes I really struggle with the fact that The Hate You Give isn't getting more attention than, it should be, like, we should be talking about this everywhere. It's such an important book. So anyway, that's it. And I'm going to tag Kevin, the Irish reader. If you too would like to do this book tag, I will leave the questions below. And I will also tag or I will also link Britt's video. So please go subscribe to a fellow booktuber. She made this book tag for you. And go check out Kevin's channel as well, The Irish Reader. I will link his channel below. And I love you guys. Let me know what other book tags you want to do, because I'm doing them, baby, all week. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.